Hey guys, welcome back to the second part of the video. Hope we can wrap things up in this part, right? So I'm gonna do the sofa here. The sofa will consist of, let's see, so I'm gonna put about, the cushion will be a leather, and the other things will be, other parts will be metal. Okay, so selecting the sofa, I'm gonna open the group and I'll be selecting, I'll do the metal first. So control, selecting everything that got to do with the sofa. Base, just to save time, I'm just gonna give all of this the same material. All right, just okay. So I'm gonna reuse the same material for this metal over here. So which one is that? Table metal. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I will use this material, but in a different way. So I will copy this material to this slot over here. This is the empty slot. So what I do is I'm gonna drag and drop it over here, and I'm gonna rename this, give it a different name. I'm gonna name this as couch or sofa material, and this time around, so I'm gonna assign this, click on this button over here, so it will assign to this selected object. Alright, and now I will change, if I change the color, you will see it only changed this color and not this one, because it's an independent copy of the original material here. So now I still have the metal settings from the original, but I don't have to do so much changes. But what I want to do is actually making it black and white, but making it more darker gray. I want it to have a more darker gray finishing. I'll try to render this out. I'm gonna just render this. I'm gonna cancel my render. I'm gonna focus a little bit more bigger area and render again. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use yep, I think this should be fine. All right, maybe I make it less reflective. Just gonna render that out. All right, good. Okay, now it's time to let me just render this and see how it looks like from the back. So stop this. Run this up. Okay. All right. Cool. Now it's time for the leather part of the sofa here. So right now it's editable mesh, but it's okay. Just leave it as editable mesh. I'm gonna make a new material here. It's called the leather. Okay, I'm gonna name this as leather, and then again we change to Vray MTL and load under the diffuse bitmap the leather texture that I provide, the diffuse. Double click on that, go back to the parent, make sure it's visible. And now I will select all the cushion and assign to it. Alright, for now you might not see it, so I'm going to select the one of it and then apply a UVW map. There you start to see, but it's too big. The leather pattern is too big, so I want to change. Select my gizmo. I can move this around. The best for this, since this looks a bit more square, I'm going to change this projection. Instead of a planar, I'm going to change this into a box. Alright, so this will cover the side as well. I want to click fit first, and then I will use the R for scale, right, this one, and put my mouse in the middle and make it smaller. Alright, something like that. It's more detailed, but this is the weakness of the UVW map. You see, as it gets to certain corners, it has this kind of distortion, something that you can't avoid. So I can do a little bit more adjustment. I can stretch it on the y-axis. But that's the best I can do. Alright, if I want better texture projection, I will have to use the unwrap UVW. Right, cool. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just gonna select the one that I did, copy my UVW map, copy, select this one, and I can paste it. I can paste to this one as well. Alright, this one will be slightly different, but I just paste it first. Should be fine. Looks okay. I'm gonna paste it here. Alright, and then this tree, let's try and paste that. Okay, not bad. Let's go ahead and paste this too. I'm going to select both, and I can't do that. I have to paste it one by one, and done. That saved me a lot of time. But the thing is, I need to change the if I render it now, and if I zoom to that, I need the bump to bump the surface of the leather. So I go to my under my leather matte. Always forget to put the matte, right? And then leather materials, like my leather material, and go to the maps and bumps, like the one we've done before. So bit mapped. Choose the leather bump. All right, that will bump it up a bit more. Go back to the main parent. I'm gonna put about 40. See how it does. That's a bit too much, so I'm gonna put about maybe 60 and try to give a render and just see how it looks like close up. Okay, I think I can boost it a bit more. Put about 85. This UVW map, I want to adjust it a bit. Open the gizmo. I want to stretch it on the z-axis. Oh, that just make things worse. That will do. Okay, so I'm gonna render this out in this kind of position. Nice, it has more texture to it. You can see the bumps on the surface. Alright, cool. What about the shininess of the surface? I want the leather to be slightly shiny, so I will put in some reflect on the material. Okay, let's just add a bit more. But then I want to lower down my to 0.6, 0.7, so slightly more shiny. Let's render this out. Okay, it looks a bit more shiny on the surface here. Find some shiny angle. Alright, nice. That looks quite realistic. Shiny, a little bit shiny leather looked. Alright, this so far is done. I'll do the picture frame. So picture frame, just like the television. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select all. First I will prepare the material first. So this will be the picture frame matte. Again, change to Vray MTL. I want to give it a little bit bronzy colors. A little bit more yellow to it, and this one I will name this as the painting matte. That's a painting frame. Okay, change that to Vray MTL. So this one I want to make it a little quite shiny a bit. Add a bit of gloss. 0.75 should be fine. And paintings, nothing much to put, just left the default, and just load the bitmap for the painting there. Okay, now I will select the painting and go to polygon mode and select all the polygon faces on the painting, and hold alternate and unselect the I think I should use this one, select object, unselect the one that is supposed to be the picture, or I mean the painting. Right, now that I have this selected, it's going to drag and drop the frame, and I can also do an invert selection. So go to, while this is selected, go to edit, select invert, Control I is the shortcut, bam, then I can just drag and put it to this face, inverted face. I don't see anything yet here, but don't worry, because you can always go to main menu and make sure it's visible on the viewport. Click on this button, and there you go. I think I want to make this slightly more darker, more dark maroonish color. Yep, something like that. Alright, the next one is the light bulb. Got two light bulbs up here. Right, so this is it. I think we'll have it group. Gonna open it. Open it. So the next material will be the light bulb. And then the light case. So the light case, Vray MTL. I'm gonna use a dark color and slightly reflective. Alright, so I'm gonna give it to it. The light bulb is gonna be Vray standard material, and change that into a slight yellowish color. Self illumination, we're gonna give I'm not gonna use the GI for this. I think I better just use the GI. Yes, so self illumination, I will pick on the same color as this color picker, pick on this color. Okay, then I'm going to select all the light bulb, hold control and select the light bulb, and then assign to material to selection. Let's try and render that out and have a look at it. Okay, cool. I want to increase the multiplier for the self illumination a little bit. .6. Gonna enter that out. That will do. All right. We will put a IES light on it later on. It's a bit too sharp on the reflection. for the light case, I'm gonna blur it out a bit. Blur out the reflection a bit. So I'm gonna unlock the Fresnel IOR, and I'm gonna lower down the Fresnel IOR to 0.8 and render that out. Sorry, not that's not gonna work. So 1.6 back, locked it. The art glossiness over here, so I'm gonna reduce this to 0.8. 0.6. Let's render that out. Zero 0.85. Much better. We want to increase the subdivision for that to 16, so that it doesn't look too noisy. We will improve that later on in other render settings. So we're gonna close that. Let's move on to the curtain. So this will be curtain material. Sorry, matte. Drag and drop. Drag and dropped. Gonna change Vray MTL. Load bitmap. Curtain. Go back and turn it on. Right, I can put the UVW map below the turbo smooth. Just drag and drop there. I can activate the gizmo and start adjusting it. So fit, but I wanna keep doing that. I wanna use a scale and stretch it this way, make it smaller, like that. Then I'm just gonna copy this, then move on to the next one, and then just paste it here. Oh yeah, I forgot that this curtain have to be a different material, not Vray MTL. So I'm going to click on the name here again for the curtain material and choose the two-sided material. This time I want to keep old material, which is this one. So I still have the curtain material over here. It's visible, and it will also receive the translucency on it. I will also want to make the curtain slightly transparent, so refract should be on, and IOR should be set to 1. But right now there's no point of rendering it because there's no outside light. So later on, when we finalize the lighting on the next video, we will kind of like see the difference. Okay, move on to the next is the gray metal for this bar over here, which can be used for this as well, for the frame of the sliding door. Gonna name it as gray metal matte, and I can drag and drop over there. Change that to again Vray material. See what else we got. Okay, nothing. So I'm just checking just now. So gray metal material. So I'm gonna give this kind of a bit darker gray. and a little reflective, but its our glossiness is about 0.6, no, 0.7, and that's it. Alright, so now for the sliding door. It's a sliding door object. What I will want to do now is to convert this into an editable poly. So I'm going to right click on, while having this sliding door selected, I'm going to right click on it, convert to editable poly. Alright, now I can select, it's easier for me to isolate this object in order to do this. So select the sliding door, right click on it, and then isolate selection. I will also want to save right now, Control S, just in case if 3D Max crashed. So go to polygon to the polygon mode, select the whole thing, select the whole polygon face, and then hold alternate and unselect the sliding door glass, and then just drag and drop the metal on the one that is selected. Alright, now I will prepare a glass material. Why not I just use the same glass material as this. I'm just going to copy this, put it here, and then I'm going to name this as glass, let's say window material. And now I will invert selection, select the glass only, and drag and drop this material over there. I don't want it to be green for this one. I want it to be light gray. Okay, we just I'm gonna go back and isolate like that. Let's try and render that out and see how it looks like. The reflectiveness is quite high. I can't even see outside, so that defeats the purpose of sliding door. I want to adjust certain things here. So first of all, I will make the glass for the sliding door here let's see, the IOR, I will lower it back to 1.6. Alright, the refraction, I'm gonna make it more transparent. Let's see what I can do now. The reflection, I don't want it to be too strong. Try to cut down some of it. Okay, let's try and render that out. Now I can start to see the railing here. Right, that looks a bit more better. I'm gonna reduce a bit more the reflection of this glass, and okay, that's quite fine. Just the curtain part, I want to change that a little bit. I will make the curtain less transparent. So I'm going to render that and see. Alright, seems to be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna now I will settle this area over here, the fixed window. So go back to Editable Poly here so that you can select other objects. Again, this is a fixed window objects. These two, I'm going to select these two and convert this into an editable poly. Alright, now once I convert this to editable poly, it's the same process again. It's just that I want the frame here to be dark, to be black. So I will borrow from the gray metal matte. Just copy this over here, and I will put this as the black. And change the diffuse to more black. Alright. Okay, something like that. Not too reflective. Alright. Now I'm gonna go to the polygon, select the whole polygon, and then alternate unselect the glass, and then drag and drop the black metal material, and then Control I to invert my selection and give the glass material to that. Okay, same thing again here. The glass material, I think I'm going to make it slightly dark, like it's a little bit tinted. I'm going back here. I'm doing the same process again. Select the whole window and then Alt, click on this one, Alt the back one as well. Drag and drop the black material, and then Control I to invert, and then drag this glass material over here, and just go back out, and there you go. We're nearly done. So I'm going to make this quick for the outer railing here. I forgot about the material for the outside here, because I don't have proper material for it. Where was this? So go back to this. I don't have a proper material for that, so I'm going to do a Google search for that. So I'm going to click this. Of course, I'm going to get Firefox, and how you can search a texture material for this is you just have to type the keyword tile texture. So I'm going to go image. I'm going to find the right tile for it. Let's see. This one will be cool, right? So I'm going to select this one. If you want, also you can also search for tileable. I think wrong spelling. Yep, correct. Tileable tile. Sorry, tileable. Sorry, wrong spelling. All right. Yeah. Now I'm gonna use something that is quite interesting. Yeah, well, this one. Gonna use this one. This one looks nice as well, but never mind, I stick with this one. Okay, so I'm gonna save this. This is from credit to the gonna save this, save image as, I'm gonna name this as tile tile diffuse, which is the color. And I'm also going to open Photoshop, and I'm also going to open Photoshop and bring that tile in to make the bump map. So I'm going to use the image adjustment, desaturate, become black and white, but the inner here wasn't supposed to be white. So what I want to do is I want to invert the color. So Control I. So now the white become black and the light area become dark. Yeah. Yep. So now the light color will become dark color, and dark color become light, just like this. So I'm going to save this. Save as. Instead of a diffuse, I will name this as my bump. So I'm going to save this. Alright, going back to 3D Max, I'm going to make a new material here. Balcony. How to spell balcony? Balcony. Alright. Actually, I spelled balcony wrong here just now. Whoopsie. People make mistake. So the hell's that? Balcony. That's how you spell balcony. Alright. Then balcony matte. So I'm gonna drag this, put it here, change it to Vray MTL. Under the diffuse slot, choose bitmap and choose the diffuse color tile. Alright, and make it visible on the viewport. But right now you don't see anything. Don't worry, we're gonna apply the UVW map on top of it. There you go, but it looks really super stretched. Open the gizmo, select fit, and then it gives you this, right? So you can unstretch this by making it smaller. Put your mouse at the center using the scale tool. Scale the gizmo smaller, like so, and squeeze it on the y-axis, like so. Alright, so I'm gonna make it bigger a little bit. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, maybe stretch it this way a bit. Okay, cool. Done. Now next one is to load the bump map, because this looks really flat. So maps, bumped, load bitmap, load the bump, the tile bump. Okay, and go back to the main menu, put it to, let's say, 90. I'm gonna put it to 150. Why not? And make it a little bit more glossy. Let's see, wait. Push this down. .8. Then I give a little. All right. And then the railings, just going to give one color to save time here. Railing matte which I'm going to borrow from here. Light case mat, just copy here. So I'm going to rename that again. Alright, just drag and drop. Bam. Maybe the wrong material. Maybe this one, the chair one will be more better. Not this one. Sofa, metal. I think this one will be more better. I'm gonna keep it to it. I'm gonna name this as railing metal mat. Drag and drop it over here. Let's try and render that out. Just gonna save this. I think my railing is gonna be a little bit too reflective. Yep, it's too shiny. So the railing have to be very less reflective. Just lower down the R glossiness to 0.85. No, it's gonna be 0.65. Let's render that out. Alright, so I guess the interior, oh, I forgot about the door. Well, it's just going to save time. I'm not going to do the door, just going to leave it like that. Maybe just for this door. Oh wait, maybe for this door. Should I render it here? See, just render this way. Nah, it's just empty here. Yeah, just this doorknob. I'm gonna give it a picture frame matte black. Nah, no one do. It's okay, just leave it there. Alright. So yeah. Table metal, okay. Why not? If you do something dark for this one. Alright. So yeah, so I'm a little bit, I'm gonna finish this by unhiding my ceiling layer. Now where's my ceiling? Oops, I don't have my ceiling. There you go. Alright, so these two, so I'm going to give the same material as the wall. Select my wall and assign material to selection, and that's it. I have my full interior already done with it. Well, not the best of the work, but for this tutorial I think it served its purpose. Alright, so we're going to continue on to the next video where we're going to handle lighting on it. and finalizing the whole thing. Then I see you on the next video where we do lighting. If you like the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your time, and goodbye.